What's up, MMA fans? It's Tudor Leonte from Sherdog here, and today I have the honor to talk with the new UFC flyweight champion, Mr. Brandon Moreno. What's up, Brandon, and welcome back on Sherdog. How are you?
Man, thank you so much. First of all, thank you so much for the space, for your time, and man, I'm living the dream. Thank you.
We are the ones who have to thank you for your time, sir. So listen, you recently captured the flyweight championship after submitting Davison Figueiredo with a rear naked choke in the third round at UFC 263. Let's start from the finish. How did you celebrate your victory?
I saw that moment so many times, So I get, the real naked choke. I finished the fight, and I remember that moment when I go to the center of the octagon. I'm start to watch all the crowd, very happy, very very excited by my performance, and the reaction of other fighters maybe can be like very explosive, or start to run around the octagon or jump the cage. I don't know, man. For me, in my personal situation, was that moment was with something with a lot of peace in my soul, a lot of calm in my body, in my mind. Start to enjoy that moment, and then the emotions start to come. I start to cry. I remember every single people who I'm start to talk about that moment, they told me something like, "Hey, I mean, that moment was very emotional. I start to cry. Like, hey, it's fine. Everybody cried that night, so it was very emotional for everybody."
You had all the arena chanting your name during the whole fight. How good was for you to feel that energy once again?
Man, that I think that wasn't an extra flavor. The last year I fought 3 times, and every single fight with no crowd for obviously for the COVID. But now, man, the comeback of the people, the co-main event with all the crowd around the arena, man, that put an special taste in that victory, and that was special.
Let's talk a little bit about the fight itself. You dropped your opponent in the first round. My question here is, were you surprised that he went down after that shot?
The people who know me, or who watch my last fights, the people know I don't have maybe the most excited power in my hands. I'm not that guy. I'm more technical. I have better technique. I good uh, submission game. I have really good takedowns. But I'm not the guy maybe who make knockdowns be, between the fight. But man, that jab was straight to the shin, with the perfect timing, and I think that helped too much to make everything more impressive.
I like your first fight with Figueiredo, which ended with a majority draw. This time you ended it in the third frame. What was the main difference you felt in Figueiredo's fighting style?
Definitely, I can talk with you about a lot of technical stuff, a lot of hours in the gym, practice every single movement in the for the fight. But man, I think the key of the victory for this fight definitely was my mindset. Was different. I won that fight even before to go to the octagon. I saw him in the press conference, for example, and he looks different. Then he pushed me necessarily. I think he tried so hard to be the bad guy in that moment, and I don't know, man. I saw Figueiredo that night, and he looks different. He keeping his sunglasses. Don't want to watch me directly to the eyes, and my confidence. I was very confident to be the best in that moment, and just show that in the fight. And man, I don't know what you think, but I think the fight was very dominant.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. It was dominant from your side, absolutely. Do you believe that he was nervous? Given that the pushing during the weigh-in ceremony and all the stuff that you mentioned.
Man, I think I don't know if he was nervous, but I think he wasn't ready to make another war with me. You know, in my personal situation, I was ready to die. It was necessary to get that belt that night. The last fight was crazy. It was so hard for him, and I don't know if I was nervous or something like that. But man, I was ready. I was ready to get that title last Saturday, and that's it. In that point, everything was easy. Obviously, I put too much heart in this training camp. It was so long the training camp, 6 months, complete 6 months. Um, man, that payoff.
Talk us through that finish a little bit, please. After you capture his back, you put the body lock in, and you went for the rear naked choke.
I mean, going directly to that moment to the finish. Um, the transition was amazing. The overhand to the body lock was exactly what I worked. Actually, sometimes obviously you make a game plan, a specific game plan for somebody for the fight, but something different happened in the fight, in the middle of the fight, and you need to change everything. But this time everything was perfect. The game plan was exactly what I worked in the 6 months of my training camp. So the overhand to the body lock and then taking the back, man. If you saw my other fights, my before, I have an amazing rear naked choke, and I show that in the fight. I was very smart because I was very patient in that moment. I tried first to get the neck. I can did it. I can did it in that moment, but then I was very patient. Try again and then get the neck and get the victory.
You became champion after being cut by the UFC back in 2018. There are a lot of fighters with plenty of potential who have been cut by the UFC during the recent years. What's your message for them?
Yes, man. What a journey.
Yes, it was quite
Wow.
a journey for you.
What a what a life I have. I think my message for everybody sounds like that pictures you see in Facebook, in social media. But man, don't give up. Don't give up. If UFC release you to the company, is not the end of the way. I promise. I believe in that. I promise. So man, you need to keep working. A lot of sacrifice, a lot of discipline. Take off all the bad vibes in your life and keep working, and that's it. That is my message. It's very clear and sounds very easy, but man, when you put that to work, it's hard, but man, you can do it.
Being cut from the UFC, how much did it motivate you during your second round run in the UFC?
Man, so the 2018 was the worst year of my life so far. When UFC gave me a new opportunity to go to the company, I I I I was talking by myself and with myself and say something like, "Man, I don't want to go there again." I was in the bottom of my life, and I don't want to be there again. I don't need that in my life. I have a weird relation with that moment because I hate the moment, but at the same time, I love the experience I had from that. So it is what it is. It's part of the life, and right now I'm enjoying every single moment of sacrifices.
you are also the first Mexican-born champion in UFC history. How much does it mean for you and for MMA in Mexico?
And I remember the moment when Cain Velasquez came to Mexico with the UFC in 2014. He put the mixed martial arts in another level. Now I know I have the positions to put again the mixed martial arts in other different level. UFC putting more attention again, in in Mexico, in Latin America in general. I can open doors for all these new guys who are doing very well his job in the sport. And obviously, it's nothing official. I can't say nothing official, but UFC and I, since today, we are working to do something, to do something to come back with the UFC to Mexico.
I've seen online that there are already murals with you in Tijuana. I've seen that someone even has a tattoo with you on him. How do you feel? Sorry, how do you feel about your surge in popularity and about all these tributes to you, to your victory?
Man, that is dedication, brother. That is dedication. It's crazy, Yes, actually, the mural. I saw the picture in the Sunday morning. Sunday morning was so special because the same artist, he made a mural before, very close to the house of my parents, and it's very nice too. But this one, I mean, this one is special. It's real, with me with the bell. That is another different level of special. Then yes, actually yesterday I meet the guy who put the tattoo in his leg. Man, that is determination. He really believed in my performance last Saturday. It was special too, And some artists gave me a paints, of me. Man, it's amazing. I need the time to put all these gifts in social media, to be very grateful with the guys who give me that. So, man, but it's really good. It's nice.
You mentioned that you would like to headline an event in Mexico.
And yes, it's a dream come true. I mean, I fought 2 times in Mexico City. The first I lost against Sergio Perez. Then the last one was a draw against Askarov. So I want to win in front of my people. To front my people. I need that victory. So yes, I'm working hard since right now to bring the UFC to Mexico again. So this year I think it's hard for the pandemic for COVID, but maybe next year. You never know.
Speaking of fighting, would you be open for a trilogy with Figueiredo?
Maybe, man. Maybe. To be honest, I'm not interested to an immediately trilogy with him. I think the fight was very dominant by my part. But maybe you never know the future. I think. I mean, Askarov is there. He are winning already fights. Very important. The last one against Joseph Benavides. Cody Garbrandt, I know he lost his last fight against Rod Font, but he's a former champ, and he has the name, so can be a possibility too. And Alex Perez. Actually, I saw Alex Perez and Oscarov in a fight, so maybe the winner of that fight can be the next one. So a lot of possibilities. I don't know if the trilogy immediately, but can be a possibility too in the future. I don't know.
Last one before I let you go to celebrate once again. I read that one of your fans has written to Lego to get you a sponsorship from the Danish toy production company. What do you think about that?
Man, I mean, I'm a huge fan of Lego. I'm a huge fan of the brand. Hey, I spend too much money in Lego, definitely. So if Lego wanna send me something, just some gift, I'm open, and I'm available. So if they want to send me something, I'm there.
How cool would it be to have a set with you, no, in a Lego set with you or with the UFC and or the belt?
Oh man, unbelievable, man. Actually, I'm very I'm a very huge fan of Funko Pop too, and
Oh,
they sent me a message in Instagram last day, and they will send me something, and obviously in that moment I'll put something in Instagram, of course. But man, when they sent me the message in my Instagram, I was driving to Tijuana. Right now I'm here in Tijuana. I was driving here, and my wife watched my cell phone, and she saw the notification in my cell phone, and she told me, "Hey, Funko Pop sent you a message," and I was like, "Nah, you are kidding with me." Like, no, 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 it's real. And she started to read the message. Man, I was that was special too.
Sir, it's such a pleasure to talk with you and to see you so happy, about your life, about your victory. Thank you for your time. Do you have any last message?
Man, my only message is thank you. I don't have the enough words to explain how I feel right now. This moment, I work so hard for this moment, and I just want to say thank you for the support, for the love, not just from the people in my country. I mean, all the people around the world, because now it's crazy how my name is around the world. It's crazy, and that's special, and that make me feel so happy. So, man, just thank you so much.
Thank you. Congratulations once again for your amazing, amazing victory. And hopefully I will hear again from you in the future.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much again. For time.
Have a nice day. Thank you again. Goodbye.
Thank you, brother. Hey.